clear from this event this afternoon and from the report that's been launched is that they don't feel they have the skills, they don't feel they have the confidence to make good choices about their lives. And I think we need to do lots more to help young women get that confidence, get the information they need, and feel able to make good choices about their lives.
I think pressure. I think there's pressures of so many different kinds, whether it's when they're young and in the schoolyard, and it's the pressure on how they look, what you have to be, how you behave. I think pressures, and I think that contributes to a lot of the ways young women feel about themselves, because it's constant. It's in the media, it's at home, it's among their friends, it's in the schoolyard, it's everywhere.
I think it's really essential because young women often get missed out in things. Women often get missed out in things. Lots of things are geared to men. And I think there is a whole lot of discrimination that happens in organisations that organisations aren't even aware of around excluding women. So I think things like Platform 51 and Women Over Space are really crucial for young women and women's well-being.
I think it's incredibly important. We know that many of the young people who are in custody or who end up in the offending system have mental health issues, and there isn't enough support for them at the moment, so we think it's really important that they are supported.
Well, I think it's really important because I think it's organisations like Platform 51 where girls and young women actually go to where to highlight their problems in a way that sometimes they wouldn't necessarily go to their local MP or their counsellor. So I think as well as providing really good support and a network, it also helps highlight the issues that girls and young women face today.
One of the most important things that we can do, and I think that's what's great about what Platform 51 is doing, is provide support that helps young women deal with those pressures, because it means it's about them making choices, and sometimes they need support to make those choices.
Young woman called Sarah from Bilston in the West Midlands was speaking tonight, and she's my constituent, and I was so proud of her when she had the courage to stand up there in front of all these people and tell her story about how low she'd got in her life and how Platform 51 had helped her. And that's one woman's story, but that's happening all over the country.
I wish you every success, because the work you do, frankly, is crucial, it's vital, and it's life-saving. I'm not surprised, I'm saddened because it's the reality. Look, Platform 51 is doing some incredibly important work in an area of invisible illness and invisible disability. And this is a dreadful problem. If you don't have a leg, anybody can see that you don't have. If you have mental health issues, mental health problems, a lot of people don't see it. Therefore, you don't get that understanding, you don't get that community support. And as an MP in North West London, where we have a huge hidden problem under the surface, particularly amongst women and girls, I'm so grateful that someone like Platform 51 is prepared to come forward, because ultimately every single one of us is affected by these issues, but women and girls seem to be affected more. We heard about the ripple effect today. That ripple effect goes through the whole of society. The whole of society has a duty to actually address this issue.